पदाम्बुजः वेदान्ताम्बुज सूर्यो यस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. A guru is the ocean of the Veds, the sun of knowledge, who can destroy our ignorance with his rays. And we all salute such gurus. With this beautiful shlok, I, Shruti Kishore, wish you all a very good morning and Jai Hind. John Strachan has once said that the greatest asset of a school is the personality of a teacher. To celebrate the existence and presence of these personalities, before we begin, I would request all of you to keep your eyes on the stage as all our teachers will walk down the aisle with their shadow teachers. And first of all, we have our chairman sir, Deepak sir, and our honorable director ma'am, Bharti ma'am. So please give a huge round of applause for them. Please clap for our director ma'am, Bharti ma'am. Teachers' Day?
Of all the hard jobs around, one of the hardest is being a good teacher. Sunbeams are exceptionally proud to be associated with a selected group of people who help us to shape our future, our teachers. So today, I, Devang, on behalf of all the students of Sunbeam Lahartara, take this opportunity to wish not only all the teachers and administrators, but everyone else who has played a part as a teacher in our lives. A very happy Teachers' Day.
Thank you, Devang. Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, the person in whose memory we celebrate Teachers' Day, was not just a great teacher, but also a quintessential leader. So I would now like to invite my friend Divyanshi to give us information about this great teacher.
True teachers are those who help us think about ourselves, said a great mentor, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, on the birth anniversary of whom we all celebrate Teachers' Day. He was a great academician, a professional, and above all, a great teacher. He has served as a lecturer in many universities of India. He has also won several prestigious titles and awards. When some of his students asked him to celebrate his birthday, he very proudly mentioned that it would be his privilege if 5th September, his birthday, is observed as Teachers' Day. Today, as we all recognize the efforts done by each and every teacher and their contribution towards the life of each student and towards the society, we all must pay tribute to such a great mentor and such a great teacher. He has not just inspired people, but also changed lives. May his spirit live forever, and may his spirit gets ignited in us each and every day. And in the same breath, I wish all my teachers a very happy Teachers' Day. Now I would request respected Director Ma'am and Chairman Sir to please join us along with the head boy and head girl to pay forward tribute to the portrait of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan.
Saraswati Namastutyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham.
True teachers use themselves as bridges over which they invite their students to cross. Then, having facilitated their crossing, joyfully collapse, encouraging them to create their own bridges. In the same spirit, I would like to invite my friend Anshika Tiwari to share her experiences and thoughts on my mentor, my teacher.
गुरु के बिना ज्ञान नहीं, ज्ञान के बिना कोई महान नहीं। ईश्वर के बाद अगर कोई है तो वह गुरु है। हमें अच्छा इंसान जो बनाता है वह गुरु है। हमें जो हीरे की तरह तराशता है वह गुरु है। गुरु के बिना ज्ञान नहीं, ज्ञान के बिना कोई महान नहीं। With this, a very good morning and Jai Hind. I, Anshika Tiwari, is here to speak on my teachers, my mentors. When I started school in 3rd standard, and this day, when all of us would dwell up as proxy teachers, seems so far away now. It's here, and I can't believe that years have passed so quickly. I was quite short and a shy little kid on my first day in Sunbeam Lahartara. Walking into the school today, I realized that everything has changed from the past years. I have watched my mentors conduct their teaching with such ease and details, and now I can confidently say that admiration for them has only grown up further. Be it the energizers in Gita Man classes, or the handband games during assembly, or Pradeep served interesting maths classes. This all memories beautifully sum up the junior school. Stepping into the senior block, my friend has told me that Anshika, you have taken science, it's a bit difficult, but when I started going classes, when I have mentors like Ajay sir, Girish sir, Manishi sir, everyone would stand behind me and always push me up to do something great. Every time when I talk about my teacher, I'm proud of them. These memories with our lovely teacher are precious than diamonds. These are life lessons which will be cherished forever. Today, from this stage, I extend my warm gratitude to all the teachers who have taught me, mentored me, and most importantly, nurtured me. At last, I would just like to say, आज से तो सीखा और जाना, आपको ही जाना, आपको ही गुरु माना, सीखा सब आपसे हमने, कलम का मतलब भी आपसे ही जाना. Thank you and happy Teachers Day. Jai.
Thank you, Anshika. Lord Ganesh, who is also known as the Big Laharta, the one who clears the obstacles in the path, is the symbol of knowledge. Just like all those teachers who have and will continue to teach us for years to come. Let us all invoke the Almighty and seek His blessings for our teachers. So, here are our LTA students of Bharatnatyam presenting a dance on Ganesh Vandana for the invocation of Lord Ganesh. Please give a huge round of applause for them.
गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय
Honorable Chairman Sir and Director Ma'am to please join us on the stage as I request the head boy and the head girl Sunbeam School Lahartara to give away the thank you card to Sir and Ma'am. Thank you Sir and Ma'am for giving us everything in the form of Sunbeam. I would request Sir and Ma'am to please stay back and give away the first set of awards. One who dares to teach must never cease to learn. The first award is for the teacher who epitomizes the statement. The award for the teacher who is most conscious of her professional development, and it goes to... Any guesses?
The teacher who is most conscious of her professional development is none other than Aparajita Srivastava.
Congratulations, ma'am. To the world, you may just be a teacher, but for the students, you are a hero. We usually take inspiration from real life heroes. And the award for the most inspiring teacher goes to...
A real life hero is none other than Dr. Sundaram. I have not agreed with this. Dr. Sundaram.
Can we have a huge round of applause for Sundaram sir? Congratulations, sir. Kids are constantly evolving, learning and growing. They aren't who they were yesterday. And to ensure that the teachers do not fall behind, they constantly research and innovate so that they can add new dimensions to the world of education. So, the award for the most well-researched teacher goes to...
The award for the most well-researched teacher goes to Nidhi Singh.
Please put your hands together for ma'am. They don't care how much you know unless they know how much you care. The teacher who has the best connect with the students is...
And that's the most important thing, the best connect with the children. And this goes to Miss Nidhi Pandey.
Congratulations, ma'am. I would request Sir and ma'am to please stay back as I request Neha ma'am to please take over.
With utmost pride and honor, we share that Ms. Richa Chaube, our junior school social science teacher expert, received a very prestigious award at the 5th Progressive Teachers Conclave, New Delhi, amongst leaders from 175 cities of India for her innovative teaching strategies in the classroom. Ms. Richa is a gem of a teacher and her classrooms are one of a kind. I request Sir and ma'am to please present her with We are very happy to share that two of our teachers are being felicitated for their contribution in the field of education under the banner of the Lahartara Community for Excellence Varanasi at Sunbeam on the 6th of this month. The first to receive this prestigious award is Mr. Rakesh Singh, a very passionate teacher. He has been a part of the school since its inception. As a science teacher, he not only helps answer questions, but inspires his students to seek out the answers for themselves. He has spearheaded science fairs and senior projects at various trusts and has brought back laurels for the school on many occasions. On stage, Mr. Rakesh Singh, who received his prestigious
Very good morning and Jai Hind everyone. How are you? I wish there were 100 days of the year would be Teachers' Day and the rest of the 165 should be Children's Day. So half the time we would have fun on Children's Day and half the time we would have fun on Teachers' Day and also respect our teachers 365 days. So all days are Teachers' Day, but this Teachers' Day, 5th of September, only reminds you that the greatest change maker in your life is a teacher. Who is the person who brings you from crayons to perfumes? Who is the person who takes you from Mowgli to Einstein? You know Mowgli? Alright. The teacher takes us from Mowgli to Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, to Jawaharlal Nehru, to Einstein, to Sachin Tendulkar, to Vikram Sarabhai. It's the teacher who does that. And in India, the Guru occupies a place which is as almost greater than God also. Because at Lahartara, especially when we think of Kabir Das ji writing Guru Gobind Dono Khare Kake Lagu Mao, then we know that Lahartara is the school which embodies this emotion of India that when God and teacher are both standing together, we have to give preference to somebody who has brought us from Mowgli to Einstein. So if you want to become an Albert Einstein, you want to become something in your life, respect your teacher. And that also means learning comes when you respect your teacher. In the olden days, the teacher used to say, you are going to make myself a guru only to the capable Shishya. Because when you touch the feet of a teacher or a guru, it is said that by touching the feet, all the good things of the teacher which are down on his own body go into you. So that also means that you should touch the feet. Not these days, there is a half touch kind of a thing. I am touching but I am not touching. So it's thoda sa jhuke, photo ho gayi, to humne soch liya touch ho gaya. So that if you really want to do that pakka guru wala touching, you know how the musicians do it. And then the guru accepts you. You see, there was a Shishya named Eklavya who never met his guru. That I meet a lot of students who tell me, sir, one little child comes up and says, sir, I think Sachin Tendulkar is my hero and my guru. So he hasn't met Sachin Tendulkar. Like Eklavya never met Dronacharya. So what happens? You create a guru in your mind. And when you have a guru in your mind, you must follow the ideals of that person. Dr. Radhakrishnan was the VC of BHU, and many people I know who are quite old now, I meet them sometimes, they tell me about how he used to go around in the university with a big turban and a big stick. He never used to have any car, he never used to have any mealy batti, he never used to have any security persons around him. He just used to have a long achkan with a big stick and walk around from the VC lodge right up to the Kashi Vishwanath Mandir on those roads of BHU. What a lovely thing. And it is this kind of a teacher which creates good students. So students of Lahartara, take a vow today. You will respect your teachers every single minute, and when you go out from your school, if you see your teachers on the airport or on the railway station, rush to him or her and pay your respects. And never forget the primary teachers who taught you A, B, C, D to Z. 1, 2, 3, 4 to 100. Wish you all the best, a very good program and a happy Teachers' Day to everyone.
Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. And thank you dear children for making us feel so very special. And today, yes, we are very excited like every year, and this becomes the most important day of our life because that defines our identity. What are we? People who are standing here today, people who took the trouble of, getting a new dress or, being ready this particular day. You know, when you're dressed up also for your work or for your school, that shows that you love your work. So I respect all those who are excited today and who are here to celebrate. And I want to also share this with the children, that why we are doing it on 4th, because we wanted to spend a lot of time with you. Because on one particular day, 4th, only on 5th, me and sir, we were running around from one pillar to post, and we were not able to spend any time with you. So now we have divided. So next year probably you will get it on 5th and Sun City will get it on 4th. So that's how we'll do, so that we spend more time with you. Because when we spend time with you, you know what happens? हमारी बैटरी चार्ज हो जाती है, right? So we are here to see that our batteries are charged. I would also like to congratulate all the teachers to be here. You know, ये शिक्षा का मंदिर, and today it's like जैसे मंदिर में श्रृंगार होता है ना. Today is that day for Sunbeam Lahartara. Everyone is celebrating being there and the bond which all of us share. To the children, I would like to tell you, you're very, very lucky to have a set of teachers like that, who think that they are co-learners, who dedicate their life for the cause of education, and every minute they are trying to borrow ideas, steal ideas from everyone around the world to see that you get the best, because they want to make you future ready. So this bond is extremely important. I want this to grow so that you are being happy here, dear children, and the teachers are happier here doing things for you. Congratulations, and wish all of you a very, very happy Teachers' Day.
Thank you so much, everyone. A teacher is the one who never backs off, no matter how hard he has to work. With this, I would request our Honorary Director, Harsh sir, to please join us on the stage. I also request Harsh sir's proxy to accompany him. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Harsh sir? And his proxy as well. I would now request our cultural head, Sanskrit Jain, to please present the thank you card to Harsh sir. On stage, Harsh sir, can you please have a huge round of applause for the proxy as well, sir? I would request sir to please stay back and give away the next set of awards. So our next award is for someone who's turned our hostel into a home away from home in its truest sense. The award to the best warden 2019 goes to...
The award goes to Mr. Neeraj Agarwal.
A huge round of applause for Neeraj sir as he receives the award from Harsh sir. Thank you, sir. Our next teacher has made people respect him towards his demeanor. The most courteous office staff of 2019 is...
Okay, the most courteous office staff is Mr. Mohammad Kalam Khan.
A huge round of applause for Kalam sir. Thank you, sir. The next teacher has made learning a fun process. The teacher, because of whom we love coming to school, is...
The teacher because of whom students love coming to school is Ms. Raksha Rajde.
Thank you, ma'am. It is said that a teacher's success is measured by the fact how much he or she is able to inspire his or her students. The award for the QC R&D member who motivates us the most goes to...
And the award goes to Sarita Dubey. Jai Hind and good morning, all the children, all the students. Let me call you students, I think that sounds better. And to all the lovely teachers of Sunbeam Lahartara, a very, very happy Teachers' Day to all of you. I'm speaking on behalf of the students today. So, you know, children, students, that your teachers, the sacrifices which they make is unbelievable. Every day they have to, you know, make sure that they are managing 40 of you. And not only that, they have to also make sure that the syllabus is complete, that all of you have your attendance all set, and the lesson plans, all of those things are, are met. So do not forget your teachers. They always say that whatever you are when you grow up, it's always a teacher behind all the success, all the inspiration behind you. So remember your teachers, hold them in high regard. When you holding a teacher in high regard is equal to holding education itself, wisdom itself in high regard. So hold them in high regard and have them as your role models, because you have your parents obviously, but at the same time it's your teachers who are your role models. So look up to them, respect them, and be grateful that they have sacrificed. Many teachers, especially lady teachers, they have sacrificed their family lives to spend time with you. So with all of that, once again, congratulations to Sunbeam Lahartara for a wonderful Teachers' Day show today. Thank you and Jai.
Back in our classrooms, we get to witness the various shades of our teachers as they turn even the most boring of the classes into interesting ones. But today, we are going to witness a very different color of our teachers as they team up with their students for the Jugalbandi. Please give a huge round of applause for them.
कुछ भी नहीं है ये जहां, दूर है तो कैसी जिंदगी। कुछ भी नहीं है ये जहां, दूर है तो कैसी जिंदगी। अब मुझे
part of our system. With this, I would request our hostel superintendent, Sanjeev sir, to please join us on the stage as I request the hostel representatives to felicitate him. Please give a huge round of applause for Sanjeev sir.
अब उनको धन्यवाद देने की बारी है जिनका एक अहम योगदान है स्कूल को संचालित करने में। धन्यवाद शब्द बहुत छोटा है उनकी कर्तव्य निष्ठा के सामने। रोज 4 बजे सुबह उठकर स्कूल आना, बस लेकर निकलना, स्कूल की साफ सफाई करना, हर कदम पर हमारा ध्यान रखना, हम हृदय से ऋणी हैं। स्कूल के सपोर्ट स्टाफ मेंबर्स, उनकी मेहनत, उनके परिश्रम और उनकी कर्तव्य निष्ठा की जितनी तारीफ की जाए कम है। A very special thank you to the estate manager and support staff. Now I would request the Health and Hygiene Inspector Sunbeam School Lahartara to present the thank you card to the estate manager Mr. Dilip Singh and his team. Keep the clapping going, students.
Children, I would like to request a bigger round of applause. We never get to thank them. Remember, you all get the school safe, sound, clean, neat, in the school every day because of them and the kind of effort that they put in everyone. A huge round of applause and appreciation to their efforts all year through. Dilip sir and his team, thank you is too small a word for your contribution. Like to appreciate Shailendra Sonkar sir, Ravi sir, the transport in charge, OP sir, and Varun who have joined us. For their contribution, they are unsung, they don't come to your class, but remember they have an equal role in shaping up your destiny. Everyone, a huge round of applause for everyone.
Good morning again, everyone. On behalf of all the support staff, I want to wish you all Happy Teachers Day and thank you for this token of love and respect you have presented to us. हम सब लोग बहुत आभारी आप लोगों के कि आप लोगों ने इस तरीके से हमको रिस्पेक्ट दी और हम लोगों के काम को इस तरीके से सराहा और रिकॉग्नाइज किया। थैंक यू।
I would now like to call upon the junior head boy and head girl, Sunbeam School Lahartara, to please present the thank you card to the principal ma'am. Can we have a huge round of applause? To give away the prizes. First we have quizzing is no more just for winning competitions. It has become a passion for students. And the teacher who has taken quizzing to another level is Sanjeev sir. Yes, it is Sanjeev sir. Coming to school, that's magic. And the teacher who creates that magic is
A teacher who is a true Midas for us because her touch simply makes everything gold. Ragini ma'am, please come up on stage.
can have a huge impact on the students' experience of education
their engagement level in the class is incomparable. The teacher whose classes students never miss is
Undoubtedly, hands down, Praveer sir.
This person is the binding force for all the activities, just like the nucleus for a cell. So the award for all the activities goes to
Well, the one who is the nucleus of all activities and much, much more in school. Today, she is not well, but I know her heart and soul is here, very much here, in absentia. Let's hear it for Vartika Puriam. Please receive the award on her behalf.
Today is Teachers' Day, and I received this award for Vartika in her absentia as an extremely proud teacher. When she was in school, she was a teacher's delight. Today, when she is a colleague, she has challenged even my way of thinking. So much so that there are things which I don't even walk in an alley because she's so good at it. So what else do you expect a teacher to be proud of? And possibly the award that I'm receiving makes me more proud than any of the awards and recognition that I have gone on stage for my own self or for the school. This is for the students fraternity who make the teachers proud. Vartika, you're one of them. Thank you so much.
Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. And a very happy Teachers' Day to all my teachers present in this auditorium. I stand here and I bow down to all my teachers who have made me what I am today. And students, I hope you know that for you, the school gets over at 1:30. Probably for most of your teachers, I can vouch for a fact, very confidently, that the school never gets over. They are there with your thoughts, thinking, planning what they would do next day, how they would make a difference in your lives, every moment of their lives, whether they are with their families, whether they are on their own. At the back of their mind, they do have their children. And now, this is the time to tell these teachers how grateful we are for the amount of time that you spend for us. Students, let's turn back together and say a very big thank you to all the teachers who make a difference to our lives. Thank you so much for whatever you do, in whatever way that you do for all of us. Once again, I would like to wish all my teachers a very happy Teachers' Day. May you all have the energy and the passion to keep making a difference in the lives of the students because they look up to you. Thank you and Jai.
I request Vice House Captain and Vice Head Girl Sunbeam School Lahartara to present the thank you card to Team Academics and Innovation, Mr. Aditya Chaudhary. Can we have a huge round of applause for her? I request her to stay back and give the next set of awards. When we are felicitating our teachers, how can we leave behind our office staff who ensure all the data and documentations are updated? So the award for the most effective office staff goes to...
He's been at the receiving end of my bad moods many times. But we did an ERP and possibly we have done an ERP in a very, very nice way. Those who are using it will vouch for it, your parents, your teachers and your admins. And that we have managed to do it so well is just because of one person, children. And like I said,
it's important for us to recognize the unsung heroes. He is one. Naveen, can I have you on stage, please? A bigger round of applause, children. You do not know the kind of work that he does, from the computer lab to our offices to the ERP, and it's just about phenomenal.
You would never want to miss those classes because of the kind of impact it has on students. So the award for the teacher whose classes are most effective goes to
She's been as long at Lahartara as possibly I have been. And every time our conversation rests on, she needs an extra French class because her French syllabus in class 2 doesn't get completed. And it's an amazing thing, I can't give it to her, but she keeps fighting for the French class. Ek din aayega. Deepali ma'am, can I have you on stage? Very, very inspirational.
A positive thinker sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and believes the impossible. A positive teacher ensures that all his or her students achieves all these and much more. So the award for the most positive teacher goes to
He has a perennial smile on his face. And there are two things besides other things which is very common and visible. A, our love for GK, current affairs and quizzing. And B, the way we are growing vertically and horizontally both. Saurabh sir, please come up. How many of you in this auditorium have been taught by Saurabh sir? Raise your hands. And please raise your hands because he has to come on stage and say this.
is because of the teacher who teaches it. So the award for the teacher because of whom students love the subject goes to
There are a lot of teachers who are seen and heard, and then there are a lot of teachers who epitomize the old proverb, still water runs deep. They're not heard or seen, but my God, they're effective in their role. One such teacher deserves this award more than anyone else. Shweta Jaiswal, ma'am.
the next award is for someone who has got magic in her ideas and the way she executes them. She has shaped a creative instinct as an architect who has ensured all the events of the institution carry the opulence as they do. So the award for the magical architect giving shape to Sunbeam School Lahartara goes to
Before I announce this award, I'm going to ask you a question. How many of you have seen Dangal? Fantastic. Who is the hero? Who is the director? This is what happens. People who are on the forefront, like us, are seen, heard, recognized. But remember, behind every event, there is a director. And it's a director who gives shape, size, color, and the magic that the director weaves. And that's what the event becomes successful. In my 20 years of journey at Sunbeam Lahartara, have done many projects, have done many events, and there's been one steadfast companion standing right next who I would say will bring this, and she does this. And possibly Lahartara has been very successful in having these kind of people as their guiding lights. One such light, probably for the first time she's on stage for this, is Pratima ma'am. Pratima Sinha. Children, no amount of clapping can actually express our gratitude to Pratima ji for the kind Right, I'll start with obviously wishing all the teachers, all the staff members, all my colleagues a happy Teachers' Day. Like I said for Pratibha ji, I'll say for many of you that Lahartara rocks because it has got rock stars like you in the premises. A huge round of applause for all of you. I was asking this question in the KG section today. I will ask the same question. I will state the same statement here. The children, we are teachers only because we have students like you. Take away these students and our whole profession crashes down. So that's how we are. We are because you are there. And we can be good teachers if we have good students in front of us. We can be excellent teachers if we have excellent students in front of us. And we can be very bad teachers if our students are not in a position to be receptive to what we have to offer. So you decide what we are. And while everyone has been thanking their teachers today, I was standing and noting down a few names, possibly to thank them, offer them my gratitude on the Teachers' Day for making me a teacher. A little bit of that pride I have taken. I haven't become a full-fledged teacher as of now, but I'm on that journey. When I joined Sunbeam, there was this trio of Maulika Singh, Priyanshu and Harsh Srivastav. They made me a little bit of teacher by their education and the kind of passion that they had for everything. Like I said, they were a teacher's delight. I started my education journey with them. Then came these boys, Alan, Jose, Rajat, who challenged me further because they seemed to know everything. And I had to literally push myself to keep pace with their intellectual abilities and their thought processes. They possibly shaped me a little bit as a teacher. We were going for competitions, I had not won anything major. And then these two girls in class 5, Ritika Kohli and Prerna Mehrotra, we together did the Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. They went to CMS and won the first prize, and that was probably the journey, from where the journey of being hungry for success started. Ritika and Prerna made me a little bit of a teacher. We started moving for debates, and out of the blue came Jagruti Didwania. Wow. She started asking me questions silently about, is this all about oratory or can we be better? And I had no other option but to raise a little bit more my standards, my oratory skills, my teaching skills to match up to her standard when she went on the mic. She made me into a little bit of a teacher. Vartika I just spoke about. I remember doing a poem in class 4 with her of Edward Lear called Yongi Bongi Bo. And she taught me how to recite, even at that young age with a mic in hand, and what is voice through all about. Then came this dynamite of a lady. She's a lawyer today, Ankita Upadhyay. Oh boy, she picked up the mic and she was like fantastic. She taught me what throwing is all about and what is making an impact. And I hope she continues to be as good in her oratory as she is in her lawyer's role. Came these two gentlemen called Drone and Rishabh. Won everything that was on offer, but never let their humility raise beyond the level. Respectful, humble, a student always. They won everything that was on offer, but never did that pride go in them till the day they are the same. They taught me that winning and losing are all part and parcel of the game. The journey has to continue. Akash Bharadwaj. Every time, day before yesterday, he put up a clip and thanked Dheeraj sir for initiating him into the world of drumming, and I was so amazed and I was so happy that this boy today, he's become a big drummer, but he still remembers that it was Dheeraj who taught him the ABC of, and he's still in gratitude of a teacher. How many of my students who have passed out do that, or how many of you sitting over here do that? Akash, taught me what gratitude means. Monoshita, Skand, Prabhat, Aparajita, the ones in the hostel, they made me a father once again. They taught me what 24/7 responsibility means and how it should be discharged and where I slip. So my Teachers' Day is dedicated to all the students and many more who have probably made me into a little bit of a teacher that I am today. I know I have a long way to go, and I know there are many of you sitting here, sitting on the first floor, sitting on the second floor, who will push me to become a better teacher and possibly a better human being, because it's every time that we learn from you, we invite from you, and you push us to come out of the envelope and be good. So I'm waiting, maybe in another 10 years' time, when I get this opportunity to speak again, I will be having the proud privilege of naming a few of you sitting in this audience as students who have made me into a better teacher. Thank you so much, everyone. Be good, and the only mantra for success, remember children, is listen to your teachers, full stop. There cannot be anything more than that. Just listen to your teachers. Congratulations to all the prize winners. Congratulations to all the ones who did not win a prize. It's okay. But then remember, all of your contributions count in making the school. And on this day, from this stage, let me announce that for the 8th year running, 8 years, it's not easy, for the 8th year running, Sunbeam Lahartara has been adjudged by Education World Indian School Rankings 2019 as the #1 day school in Varanasi and the #3 school in UP. And if you ask me who are the first two, we will meet them one day. The first is CMS Gomti Nagar. Many of you have seen the school. And the second is St. Emma Jaipur, Lucknow, which is again a school based on 10, 12 acres and so on. All 42 years old school. Lahartara is 18 years and is giving everyone a run of the money. 8th year running, #1 day school in Varanasi. Be proud of the fact that you study at the #1 school and behave and show your demeanor like the way a #1 student should do. Thank you so much, everyone. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would request our head boy and her head girl to please come forward on the stage and give a vote of thanks to all our teachers.
A very good morning and gentlemen. All of us have heard the saying behind every successful man there is a woman. I don't know about the woman, but I can be sure that behind every successful man there is a teacher who has given his or her soul in to make that man successful. Today me, standing in the shoes of the head boy of the school, would have been only possible due to the immense contribution in my growth, nurturing and shaping my core values and skills by my beloved teachers. For me, a teacher would be all those who have bestowed upon me a lesson of learning. Be it Kiran auntie, teaching me how to diligently go in around my work, or Mukesh uncle, teaching me about how to become street smart. The note of recognition and appraisal by Chairman Sir and Director Ma'am are always the best form of trust that a student can get, and I am blessed to receive the same from Sir and Ma'am. In absentia, I would like to thank Deepak Sir and Bharti Ma'am on behalf of all the students of class 12 for getting the ACs installed in our classes. It goes without mentioning how pivotal the role of Deputy Director Ma'am is in our lives. In absentia, I take this opportunity to thank her for all she has done and keeps on doing for the students of Sunbeam. Dean Sir, Principal Ma'am, and all the academic heads. Undoubtedly, this is the best workforce I have ever seen. The zeal to work for the students, the ideology that the students' queries and grievances should never go unheard, and only to work for the betterment of the school. I mean, even a thank you is so small for you all. At last, all my very dear teachers, I would just like to say a single line. Being a teacher is the highest privilege, but having a teacher is the greatest blessing. I, Anamit Jaiswal, head boy of Sunbeam School, Lahartara, thank all the teachers on behalf of the students of Sunbeam Lahartara. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Good morning and good evening, everyone. If thank you was one enough word to express all my gratitude that I have towards you people, I would have said it several times. Thank you so much for bringing colors in my life when I saw none. Thank you so much for making me understand that I deserve everything and that I can do better. Thank you for everything that you have done. And thank you for being not only the teachers but also our companion. It's not just about teaching, and that is why we at Sunbeam Lahartara are different. It's not about just teaching, but it's also about being the students' companion, listening to them, having a bubble time with them, and making them understand that you know what, everything will get fine one day or the other. Thank you so much for all that you people have done for us. And from the same breath, I would like to thank all the students and all the council members that did their part in bringing up this event or any other event that we do. I, as a head girl, wouldn't have expected a better council. And in the same breath, this is the last I promise. Thank you so much to our very own council head, Abhishek,